The whole time. Wait, hold on. Hello? Oh, damn it! Damn it! I've been talking this whole time and I don't even think it was picking me up. Because. What? Yeah. Fuck! Damn it! Well, everybody, you just missed an episode of Mitzi's ASMR Hour. Tune in next week when we can actually record it. The stream has started and I'm in my robe. I am not in attire to exit the household. I was going to get dressed to leave the household, but Matt was like, I'll take the dog out while you keep the stream warm. And I was like, sure, okay. But, we talked for a little bit. I got Dazzle to say something into the mic. She went to little meow. And so now I'm thinking nobody heard that meow. That very little meow. Well, I mean, the microphone wasn't plugged in properly. It wasn't plugged. It was doing that thing where it was just like it stopped being plugged in. So probably didn't pick up on the stream. Okay. Okay. Oh no! No. This is just what Matt had up, and then I went to go check Discord because I was like, oh, Michael's here. I wonder what's wrong. I wonder why Michael can't hear me. So I pulled up I didn't know wow, this is all just a shit show. No, it's fine. It's probably fine. I took a sip of Matt's water. That's one of the things I was doing in my ASMR hour because I make terrible noises for no reason. um, but damn it, now it's ruined. The last episode never happened. The cat meowed. I found a thing that I don't know what it is, like a little plastic thing on Matt's desk that I like. Here, I can rub it against the microphone like I was doing before. Did you hear that? Ah, shit. Michael? Michael? Ah, shit, I might have to pull up the stream again. Michael? Or not the stream, Michael's gone again. We've lost Michael. Oh, Michael, you were so young. Oh, well. Sage is home, so that's a good thing.
Look who found Nugget. Or look who Nugget found,
I had chicken nuggets, dog food, and I also got paper towels.
Oh, wunderbar.
Yeah. By the way, I know he was out of kibble, but did he eat anything?
He just ate some chicken. I just gave him some chicken.
Alright, I'll give him a bit of kibble.
Yeah.
I'll see if he'll eat it straight or not.
You were listening to this stream, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's some things you've got to fix.
Yeah, Michael's not coming through on the stream.
Here, take your headphones.
Thank you.
It's my baby boy. It's my baby boy.
Michael? Okay, well, see, now I can't hear Michael either.
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear him either.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, he's not here.
Yeah.
He's not in the call.
So when I went to Pick and Save, I was like, I want sushi.
Something small came for you.
Oh yeah, that is
I don't know what image this
my
is.
anime woman who I watch.
That's not the game we're
My
playing,
other
but
anime
it's
woman who I watch.
that's a
I wonder
starting
when
screen.
my podcast perfume is going to show up. I ordered a perfume based off of podcast.
I could show you her now. This is my other Twitch Florbo.
Twitch Blurbo?
Yep.
Book. Olivia used to collect those.
Really.
Mhm.
If Olivia has anything to say about Heavy Metal Magazine, she is welcome to chime in. This is an interesting film. I think, like, it has some really cool moments. There are some really cool moments in this film. When it is not really cool, it is, like, so
Hey, what's
fucking lame. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, really uncomfortable to... Hello.
Hey, what's the plan today?
Brutal Legends.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. That can go away now. I'm gonna wait for Michael to come back.
Is everything working now, Matt?
I think so. Chris, say some things.
Some
Oh,
things.
Michael is
Michael's
back. Alright, good. Good. Perfect. Excellent.
Dude, perfect.
Netgear just decided to shut off because they're really cool and fun internet provider to have Wi-Fi. I don't even know if they're typically internet providers. But they just like to shut down occasionally. They did that last night during the recording of the podcast, which I really appreciated. Highly would recommend their products.
I'm gonna show this. This is a tease for something I'm dropping tomorrow. Now we're watching it muted because I don't want the stream taken down because I just blatantly used a copyrighted song and did not care if the video got claimed.
Is it your mixtape?
Yes.
Finally dropping your mixtape?
Yes.
Based on the logic of how they took it down, what they took down yesterday, they're just gonna take down it for this like image you have right here. Even though not a single thing in there they own, they're like, wait, that's ours.
Yeah.
You can't show that.
Yeah, no, the part that is currently being claimed by the fine folks at Sony Animation who own the film we reviewed, they are currently claiming a portion of the video that includes like 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds of Michael on screen saying something.
Matt, you didn't tell me it was a shot at me. I'm Sony property.
Oh yeah, I forgot you signed that contract. Sony owns all of your likeness, right? That's why you had to go to Spiny Norman.
Yeah,
Because you lost the rights to Mackle.
Yeah. The movie Mackle's basically been abandoned because of that.
Understandable.
That's why I give a fake name at the beginning of every Hollow Victories episode.
Alright, we're gonna watch this muted. No music.
Okay, are you gonna share it with us or
Oh.
just watch it on the stream?
This just watch on the stream. Oh, is this done? Sweet. This just is watch on stream. Then I'll open up the game and I'll share that with you.
Okay.
This is just a tease for the video dropping tomorrow. I hope you all enjoy it.
Not JPEG says, Matt, how are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I got this video finished, which I've been working on for a while. And I'm making good progress on another video I'm looking forward to. I am not making good progress on the Wikipedia worst video. But, I pretty much swore that one off for the month of October. I will get back to it as soon as I can. Anyways, let's see if it will detect
Hello.
the
Can
game.
people hear me?
I
Yep.
can hear
Can
you.
people?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I did think of a. We mentioned Rover Dangerfield last night,
Yeah.
and I did think of a movie we could pair it with. Mind you, that I haven't actually seen either Rover Dangerfield or the one I think it could get paired with. So maybe I'm very wrong in saying this, but they're both poorly received for starters. They're both 2D animated kids films with based on comedians that don't typically do children's humor. And they both came out around the same time. Rover Dangerfield versus Bebe's Kids.
Oh God.
The only thing with Bebe's Kids that I think is pretty different from Rover Dangerfield is that the comedian that movie is based on died before the movie came out, so his voice is not in it. But I just looked it up. Literally, the open of the movie, they're playing a stand-up.
I mean, I feel like those are two like nostalgia critic classics. Like people only remember those films for being on Nostalgia Critic. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's not detecting the game.
I feel like
Well,
Bebe's
hold on, let me
Kids
share to you
is.
guys.
I feel like Bebe's Kids is like one of those like. My family was aware of it. I guess is the nicest way to put it.
I am very interested in watching both of them. I don't think I would love them, but I'm very curious about both of them. And I will, at the very least, say, looking at them, they look well animated.
Yeah, Bebe's Kids is one of those like.
Oh, I forgot
Hey,
you
talk
can't
to her.
jump in this game. Jump is
Oh,
not a
yeah.
feature.
If you talk to an old head about it, you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, that was like the, you know, that was representation, and I'm like, I don't know if you want that, buddy.
Oh my god, not JPEG is here.
I don't know if that's the representation you want.
I have no
So-
idea.
I don't think it's a bad movie, mind you. I just just for how people heralded it, it's like, yeah,
So tonight's stream, you see, every year I played Brutal Legends once in October 2021, and then I played it again in October 2022, and now it's October 2023, and at this point I'm committed to just playing this game exactly once a year.
yeah, only once a year. Well, we'll beat this game by the time Milo's in college.
Yeah.
Matt, is not sharing with us going to make the game run better? Because you might want to just do that.
I don't know how much better. Oh god, there's a monster here that was not rendered. The monster did not render.
Yeah, we
I
don't.
think the shitty. I
We
think
can
the
just watch
shitty
the stream.
quality. The shitty quality of the game adds to the
It's not.
feel, the
It's-
art.
It's not
It reminds
running
me of.
horribly. Maybe it's running bad on stream. Ooh, it's
It
real
is.
bad on stream
Yeah.
actually. It's a little better than that on my end.
It's like watching a sped up slideshow.
No, it's like watching
Yeah.
old YouTube Let's Plays. All we need
Alright.
is like shittier mics.
Let me stop streaming to you guys and see if that helps anything.
Not JPEG is begging for your
Barely
attention.
breathe.
Full blown Q&A going on in chat.
Yeah.
Not
Mostly
JPEG,
cute
just-
noise.
Around kicking ass.
I am going
Yeah,
to
Matt has a
drive
lot of
this
questions.
car.
Keeping this land safe.
Let's see. Favorite TV shows, past and present. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Community.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like, Jimmy Neutron and VeggieTales are ones I have enjoyed when I was young.
Great working with you.
My favorite TV show is Centaur World. But I don't know if that counts because it's a streaming show that did not last very long.
Well, an account doesn't matter. It's a
Do that
TV
again
show.
sometime.
Yeah.
Tied between Courage the Cowardly Dog and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy for the past. And I guess BoJack is the present.
That's for me. It's probably Simpsons is past and BoJack is present.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold
Whoa,
on.
ass ahoy.
Better Call Saul's also really high up there.
Oh, okay.
My other past two are Adventure Time and SpongeBob.
Soundtrack is turned all the way
Yes.
down. Which is
SpongeBob.
unfortunate, because the soundtrack to this game, like, is killer, but I also don't want the stream getting taken down. Where are we headed? We are headed the opposite direction.
Estelle, 1, 2, or 3? I don't know.
I haven't
what that
seen
is.
the
What happened to
Hostel
his shirt?
movies, actually.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Milo just kicked in the door shirtless.
Oh! Yeah, no, kids do be like that. Kids will just do that.
Slaughterhouse, scary, stupid, or slow?
Splatterhouse is a really cool game. I know that has nothing to do with it. Splatterhouse is dope. Play Splatterhouse.
Lost
Not sure.
are, in fact, very slow and very stupid.
But before I do that, though, I have to play Barnyard, the game.
So I imagine a house. I imagine a house
In
full
New
of sloths
Orleans.
would be a very stupid and very slow house. But not very scary, though, because sloths aren't that scary. I mean, they've got those big claws. But, they're very slow and not very bright. So, I think I could take a sloth. I think I could take a bunch of sloths, if I'm being honest.
Where would you take them? Fuck.
To a water park. We'd have a good time.
They'd probably drown.
No! Sloths can swim! Right?
I think so.
Okay.
I was told they can. I was told they're really good swimmers. So
I don't think that's true. They seem like they would
Hold on,
not
I'm gonna
be.
Google if sloths can swim.
Greta Gerwig is directing one of the next Disney live-action movies. You're better than that, Greta.
I think she wrote it.
Hey,
It says written and directing.
hey,
Oh, it's directed by Mark Webb. Oh, okay.
sloths are ridiculously good swimmers. That's what it
sounds
says.
weird, right?
Yeah, you'd think with how slow they are, they wouldn't be that good at swimming, but I guess, they've got some natural buoyancy to them, I imagine.
Natural boy.
They want to help out. I feel bad.
Okay,
Well,
but
Spiral,
I can't be
one
holding
of
their
Chris
hands the whole
Rock's
time.
worst films.
Get it? Because
I don't know. It was kind of what it needed to be for a Saw
let's
movie.
hit the trail.
Okay,
What are
watch
Chris
out for
Rock's
rock
movies?
slides.
Like, what's
And
the
seagulls.
bar set on Chris
Seagulls.
Rock's movies? I've really only seen the Madagascar 1 and 2. That's it.
Grown Ups. He was
Oh, yeah, he
in
is
Grown
in
Ups.
I'm sure he's been in other things. I just don't remember, like he's not.
Okay, I don't know what we're doing.
No problem.
We just want to help.
That's the problem with only playing this game once a year. I have to remember what all the controls are again.
It's funny, Brutal Legends is one of those games that people demand for a sequel, and the company's just like, nope, we're not gonna do it. And it's not like they don't want to. It's just something. I guess they just might not have the funds for it. You'd think we'd get a new one.
I will exit playable area. What am I supposed to do? I don't.
Well,
Hold on.
you see one of the problems right now, Chris. They couldn't get a bunch of Let's Players to cover it for them because the copyrighted music. They'd be completely fucked without the Let's Players.
I mean, that is a reasonable answer.
Because no one is gonna play a game if they can't benefit.
No one is
could've
gonna
just-
play a game.
Yeah, let's say you could have just stopped there.
No one is playing a game.
Idiots. That's what happens when you walk on hot lava.
I mean, I say it jokingly, but that is something that like studios consider, which I kind of don't like, but I get why they do.
No problem.
Honestly speaking, I'd rather watch Exorcist. I think The Exorcist 2, Heretic, than Part 4, Believer. Just my point of view. I've only seen the first Exorcist, but I really liked it.
I think we should cover Exorcist 2 on Hall of Victories at some point.
Oh, so that's the reputation. Okay, that's the reputation that it has.
Yes.
I didn't know it was bad.
But here's the thing, Exorcist 3 is actually, like, pretty beloved. Oh, fuck. God, I'm terrible at this game.
No problem.
Well, now we see why you only play it once a year.
It's okay, Matt. I also have a game I'm only gonna play once a year.
Mr. Riggs?
I love how, like, when Michael's shit at a game, we, like, give him hardcore shit, but when, like, Matt's not doing good, we're like, oh, man, I'm sorry, dude.
Wow, this game sucks. I don't know, that's the thing, I have played a lot of, like, Jimmy Neutron, Nick, whatever games where it's like, oh, this is awful. Like, it is totally on them and not me that I am dying constantly. Although, I am also very bad at video games.
I want you to squeeze tight around me like a rock and roll space.
I mean, I can give Matt more shit if, you know, if need
No,
be.
it's all good. I just think it's funny.
No problem.
When I'm not in control, it's funny when we do that. Like we did, me and Stuart did Brawl. I'm editing that series now, and like because Stuart was like first in command, I was not getting angry when we were doing poorly
Idiots. That's what happens when you walk on
because I felt like it was on him.
It's funny. Speaking of,
See that?
I'll continue.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I was just reading the question. You go ahead.
Watch it, Lamo.
Ah, shit.
Destroy!
No, I didn't see that.
Don't take it out on me.
I've seen In Search of Darkness. Didn't get around to it yet. What is Search of Darkness?
We did it.
I think that's a documentary about horror movies.
Oh yeah. Oh my, it's like
Mr. Riggs,
4.5 hours long.
just wanted to say thank
Probably not gonna watch that, to be honest.
opportunity.
I like documentaries, but I'm not really probably just gonna watch one that long. That's about
one of
a
those that,
topic
like, That's one of those I take my time with. Like, I'll pause it and then come back to it
Sure.
later on, like,
And
in the week.
and I would too if I was like passionate about the subject. But horror movies, I like horror movies, but I'm not gonna watch a 4.5 hour long documentary for it, probably.
We'll do it for
Maybe.
TV dinners.
That's what happens when you walk on
You're gonna
hot
just
lava.
start intentionally picking tedious stuff to watch for TV dinner.
Yeah, until you watch In Search of Darkness.
No problem.
You can just throw us into the thick of. I can do anything.
Anyways,
Not doing that
so I'm gonna loop this back around. Is it cool if we, like, at some point soon, right, for the Sonic All-Stars episode?
Heal, but sometimes it hurts.
Say that again.
Is it cool if we write for the Sonic All-Stars episode soon?
If we start writing for it soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Weapon.
Yeah, we are gonna record that. Me and Stuart are gonna record that one for Spiny, although it probably won't come out for a bit because Rush will be out first. And I also need to do a last call for. I need to catch up on last call a little bit.
Yeah.
Because with Generations being done, we are now 3 behind.
I gotta record for the schoolhouse video. That's gotta happen.
I'll do that with you in the call, so don't worry about that. We'll figure it out. But,
I only ask because that one kind of has a deadline.
Nah, I hear you, and also it'd be like, the reason I bring up I'm recording it with Stuart is because it'll be good to like, okay, I played through the entire game, single player, now I can play through it again with the co-op modes, like, which I think is kind of the way it's intended to be played.
It's a wall of amps. I think it's pretty easy to figure out why it's called the Screaming Wall.
You're right.
It's a wall of ants.
It's really funny when it comes to that game because, like, I understand 101 reasons why it's the way it is, but I also, like, am kind of confused. We'll talk about it.
Superstars?
Yeah.
Are you, what? I guess let me ask you this. If you could give it, like, a number score from, like, 1 to 10, where are you leaning right now?
I absolutely hate number scores.
Only reason I ask, I'm just trying to get an idea of where you're coming from, because you've messaged me about it several times, and it has not been positive once.
Well, see, it's not positive because of the reception it's given versus, like, my actual feelings on it. Like, my actual feelings on it, it's like, yeah, this is great, but, like, whatever the fuck you guys are expecting, stop. Like, this is obviously not gonna be the next Mania, alright? Like, you could have told that. There's a lot I like about this game, but, like, I also feel like this was a bad... I also have to say this honestly, and this is not gonna be in the video, but this was a bad time to release the game.
I'll be right back. Spider-Man 2 and...
Spider-Man and Mario Wonder are like the worst time to release. I mean, Mario Wonder, Spider-Man, whatever, because there's a chance that there's no overlap. But Mario Wonder and Sonic has enough, and it's like,
Eddie!
God, man. I feel like we have a lot, because I've heard a lot of people give unfair treatment to this, because Mario Wonder has done so much where this game just kind of.
And I don't really respect that outlook where it's like I'm gonna compare it to something else that just came out that isn't in the same franchise, and it's like I mean I kind of understand doing that to the extent where it's like, can
you shake those goals?
With a headache, my bad. It's like, okay, well, like what's Sonic Team doing in comparison to what Nintendo's doing? Like how is it doing, like, competition-wise? But at the same time, it's like, they're not the same. They've never been the same.
I think the reason
I don't know why we can't just have a conversation about the game. I don't know why. I don't know why we have to start going after other games that came out.
I think the reason why is because, like, let's be real here. Sonic kind of always, like, and a lot of people won't admit it, but Sonic always kind of was the on-top game. Like, yeah, Mario was better received, but, like, Sonic kind of was always the, you know,
Sonic
look
was
what
more of a
Sega's
top.
doing. Mario was more of a bottom.
So Sonic just was able to compete was a mascot character that successfully competed with Mario and didn't go away.
Not only success, like, it successfully, like, literally it sold the consoles because it was better at a point. Like, argumentatively, it depends on where you come from. I will say that Sonic 1, 2, and 3 aged better than Mario 1, 2, and 3.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Well, I want to say this too, like, and this is a little different from what you're saying, but it's also like, in terms of like, okay, video game mascot, like they're a mascot, they are representing the company, and you know they get like a game released every year. Like, there's been other mascots who succeeded, but has anyone stuck around as long as Mario and Sonic? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Crash had a good run, but now it's like you're lucky if you get another one.
We've gotten more Crash lately. It's Spyro that's like completely dead.
Yeah, but like,
Spyro deserves better.
um,
God damn it!
yeah, it's just I don't know. Like, yeah, I enjoyed Superstars. I had fun.
Nugget spotted the ghosts again.
I don't. I have my own problems with it. Not a ton, honestly. But I did have problems with it. I think that me personally, I'm not very interested in talking about, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who talk about it, especially just like online discourse on like Twitter, it's like talking about everything but the game itself.
Yeah, I feel like that's why I'm never gonna go to Twitter.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's
I'd be a much more unhappy person.
yeah, no, it's shit. Like, there's occasionally you'll read something interesting, and like, I mean, it's good for like fan art and promoting projects, but
That's about it.
yeah, like when it comes to having an actual discussion, it's rare that I read like anything that I think is like adding anything valuable.
Well, I
It
mean-
does happen, but it's not common. It's mainly people arguing over which product is better and trying to shit talk the other one,
and I'm not trying to shit talk it. It's just
Well, I wanted to make sure
I'm
you
not
got
saying I know
back
you
before your
won't.
boyfriend got jealous.
it's just the thing
that's
that's
some
interesting
stupid
about
stuff.
it is that like I
It's
would
pretty
argue
clear
that
you
like
love
it's
lawyers.
really funny
course I
that
do.
Sonic has
He's a
not
good
had
man.
the same rut that
An
Mario had, and we can
inspirational
have a discourse. But the new games, even though I like them,
heroic,
was definitely
not that hard to
a
look
rut,
at either.
right? So
His chest.
it's interesting that, and I guess the biggest problem is with Sonic, it's so hard to not compare it to Mania, you know, or not want another Mania.
Brother to me.
Yeah, no, and I understand someone who's like waiting for Mania 2 to happen to be disappointed with this. Like, I definitely think there's like, I think that's a valid point.
I mean,
I'm kind of seeing it like the way I want to see Superstars is you're kind of putting it in that subcategory of like Rush or
Alright.
Advance. Not that it's the same as
Would you
those
mind
two,
if we
but
went back separately?
just to the
I
extent
just
where
don't
it's
think a bunch
like
of gossip would help us
this
right
kind
now,
of
okay?
feels like something new.
Gotcha.
Like it's similar to the classic games. It's definitely a lot closer than 4 was, but
yeah,
it feels like its own thing.
I feel like, I don't know, the thing that's really funny is that I've heard so many people even talk about it being like, oh, well, it's the same people that did Baland, and I'm like, I don't even know. Anyone would have never known that if no one told me. Like, people are grasping for straws. You could just say that you're okay with the game and move on. You don't have to obsessively love a game. It could just be okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, like I enjoyed Superstars. This is the best thing I've ever played. No, am I gonna go on a tirade because it's not the best thing I ever played? No. If I make a video on it, am I gonna say what I liked and didn't like about it? Yes. It's just
We're just
yeah, I don't know.
keeping this player safe.
People bring up weird things. People are getting the topic of today is the end from Frontiers because it was it makes a cameo in Superstars. And people are going off on like talking about the end and how we have to see more of the end. And then Ian Flynn was like responded saying, I mean, it blows up at the end of the game. What are you expecting? Like, what? This is so somebody was saying so disappointed. It's like you saw it happen in the game. It blows up. Also,
Yeah.
the end was a really, 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 really generic villain.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
why are
if
you
I can-
disappointed that the end is gone? That was fucking nothing.
I think if I can say one thing and then I'll drop the topic because we have to definitely move on because there's not JPEG has a whole bunch.
Not JPEG has piled up
see
the questions, so many Q's, so little A's.
Yeah, I think
I'm not looking. I was just driving around.
Already.
I was
you're being responsible.
I was busy watching Jack Black make out with hot metalhead chick for like a long time.
I wish Jack Black would make out with me.
Anyways, I feel like the game's fine. I just I would want more from it, but also like the limitations that it has comes from the concept of what it's trying to do. And I think that that's something we have to understand, because, like, that's really where the problems come in. And they're not even problems, it's just, you know, they're all reasonable. Anyways, can somebody read .jpeg's questions?
Yeah. Just to go off what you said, just to be clear, I do think having problems or wanting to go from the game is, like, completely fine. Where I get annoyed is, like, how irrelevant things being said are to the actual game. Like, I don't know, it becomes to me, it kind of becomes a conversation about everything but the game.
Can we just open up a Sonic podcast? At this point, like...
Have we not?
First off,
I feel like that's what's
kill that
funny.
tower.
Which one exactly?
We have not. I mean, let's just make a podcast period on Sonic on Spiny. At this
Just start
point,
talking about it. You don't have to, like, do a video or anything. Just slap the Spiny logo on it and start talking.
because like at this point, we have taken over more of Matt's streams talking about Sonic.
Alright, well, let me read not JPEG's questions for Matt. 2019's Killer Sofa. No thanks, no thanks. So I don't even think that was a question. I think that was just an opinion. Great slasher films without a sequel.
Great slasher films without a sequel. The Burning. The Burning's a really good slasher movie.
Nice.
I like the sound of it.
Whoa. Man, how'd you do that?
Never hiked alone to
not
one
exactly
of
sure.
the best ever fan films.
Never seen it.
There's going to be a kick-ass
Move it.
reboot, if that
Let's see some
matters.
hustle out there. I've worked with some good
Not really
roadies
a
in my
question
day,
of
but
staying
you
with.
guys
Does anyone
really know
have
how to
thoughts on the
make yourselves
kick-ass
invisible.
reboot?
They totally can't see you coming.
I didn't know that was going to be a thing.
I
Get away from Eddie.
I watched Kick-Ass once a long time ago.
When Ophelia was
I thought it was
charged.
pretty good.
I like Kick-Ass.
Totally ready.
I think that seems like a very unnecessary reboot. But then again, how many reboots have been necessary?
First off, we're gonna kill
wait.
that tower.
You know,
Which one exactly? I don't want to go the wrong one and get
coming from the
impaled.
standpoint of a person that likes comics and has read them, I see the point of it, but I also feel like just read the comic. We don't need a
That one.
reboot.
Right there.
Whoa.
Just
Man,
read the
how'd you
comic.
do that?
We gotta stop. We gotta make more sensible, made-to-last shoes, made-to-last boots for these series. Because we keep having to reboot them earlier and earlier. I'm like, what material are we making these boots out of, everybody? Come
That's
on.
absolute shit.
He's reboot. Come on, just make the boots right the first
I was
time.
about to say, it doesn't help that the boots aren't done right the first time. The laces are all wrong.
Cheap
Gun
plastics, not real leather. I mean, come on.
Like,
Ophelia
I mean,
was in charge.
I don't know. I feel like the thing about Kick-Ass as a movie is that it's like one of those, like, it's not accurate to the comic in any way, but it is a nice adaptation. And sometimes that's all you need. Like, you don't need it to be accurate, because you could just read the fucking source material.
What exactly?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I get it. There's people that are like, oh, well, I don't want to read. Cool, then just enjoy the movie.
Whoa. Man, how'd you do that?
You know?
I'm not exactly sure.
I wish we had more homages. We had different takes on a story rather than always have to be like, all right, we're remaking it. We're putting it out brand spanking new. We are slapping this baby into the world, and it's
We are killing Uncle Ben again. We gotta watch that. I'm personally
This
doing it in the next movie. I'm killing Uncle Ben next time.
But this time, he is aware that it's a thing that keeps happening, so the entire movie he's freaking the fuck out.
No, Uncle
like, know he's going to die.
Uncle Ben's like always. Uncle Ben's like suicidal now, so he's like stepping out in the road. and
Uncle
he can't
Ben
stop.
becomes aware of the canon.
It's like a horror movie. Uncle Ben discovers that, like, he is fated to die, and he's just, like, spends the whole movie, like, trying to avoid it.
Okay, hear me out. We need a movie where Miguel O'Hara shoots Uncle Ben and goes, "It's a canon event, dude," and then runs away.
Sorry, don't know what to tell you.
Alright, there's other ones.
See, I still know how to hang in the shadows with the crew.
Yeah.
Explosive airdrops, man.
Let's see. What happened to
That thing looks
Rosemary's
like it's
Baby?
controlling all
They
the
grew up.
well-mounted impalers.
Who is she?
So,
Who is this Rosemary?
It's my first time in the
Well,
clear.
actually, I shouldn't lie. I know exactly who Rosemary is.
I can do that.
She's my friend from high
We go home for
school.
tea.
No, she's like my friend from high school. She had a lovely baby.
I don't see what you're
I can't remember how old the baby is. I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago, but it was very recent
Time to take
in years. I actually met the baby not too long ago. Very cute. Cute as the dickens.
We gotta set up a
but
play
she's
date with
fine.
Milo.
But she's fine. She's chilling.
Yeah, we gotta set up a play date with Milo.
Yeah.
Sound like they're the closest age.
That's,
There's no repercussions of that.
That's
ever.
the title of a made-for-TV Rosemary's Baby sequel. What happened to Rosemary's Baby? It was.
Oh, was
not
it really?
direct- Yes. It was not directed by the same guy who made Rosemary's Baby.
Nailed that dude.
So is Rosemary's Baby like one of those like Antichrist kind of things?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, what the fuck? I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, dude, that's me every day.
The Antichrist.
Yeah, she finds out that, like, a bunch of her neighbors are all, like, part of a satanic cult, and they're using her to give birth to, the son of the devil, the Antichrist.
Alright, cool. I don't know if that was a question, but, you know.
Oi, Eddie!
I got answers.
But I only want the roadies to advance right now. Everybody else hang back until they take
Michael,
out
do
the
you mind reading
tower.
the next few?
Yeah, one sec.
No, do it now.
If
you don't read them now, I'm going to disintegrate.
Yeah, huddle up.
You guys know what a
good
stick
horror
is?
movies that should be on
man, that was
4K Steelbook.
Okay, just you guys.
All of them?
We're available,
I'll
man.
make you look awesome when we do this.
Hard rate in the chat because that stupid
The
fucking
light marks the
emoji
spot.
thing is like
Go.
cutting off part of the text.
I agree.
Yes.
Good job on that one.
Must inspire bravery.
We are Spinal Tap needs a steelbook.
Final Tap Normie.
That's not a horror movie, it's just.
God, why do I feel like there's a horror movie that's just, like, not on Blu-ray for some reason?
I will see that your death
There's a lot of them.
Come on!
Oh, you said good.
Light shine. Okay, I'm building a special forces unit.
I'm sorry. I am out of it. I am absolutely sorry.
See some hustle out there.
Lars.
Not okay, honestly.
You know, it's been ruining this family, I know.
Mm.
But what are you gonna do? You
I think
know?
I'm soft-locked. I think all my guys got killed.
You
Might I
nailed
stand
that
on your
dude.
shoulders, Edward?
Hey,
Watch out.
Why aren't you hardlocked, Matt?
I told you about the dangers of doing that.
I wish you didn't have to deal with such glitchy gameplay. I don't know if it's glitchy. I'm not on Matt's end, so I have no clue what's going on. Cold Stone, Steve Austin. Cold Stone.
Something's wrong with me. I read that as Steve Autism. Stone Cold Steve Autism.
Okay, everybody listen up. All right, shut your... Get moving.
You're killing me.
Take out the next tower.
That's me. I'm Steve Autism.
To advance right now. Everybody else hang back until they take out the tower.
Very lovely, like, high school t-shirt.
Okay, just you guys.
Roadie to roadie.
Blue's Clues, Steve.
All right, shut your yapping.
Did Stone Cold Steve Austin have a
Just
movie?
you guys.
He was in some movies.
Show's over that way.
Fucking dumbasses. Did not listen to me at all, and now they're gonna die.
This never happened when Ophelia was in charge.
This never happened when you fucking listened to me, dipshit.
Time to take out the next tower.
Get your guitar up top, man.
But I only want the roadies to advance right now. Everybody else hang back until they take out the tower.
Nice.
Okay, just you guys.
You need some juice for this gig?
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Sorry, that one was
That happened. Can you explain what just happened?
So I'm supposed to give individual orders to those guys, because they can defeat the tower, but if the other guys run up to the tower, they get killed.
Hell yeah! Thought I smelled hairspray. Get your guitar up top.
And they just, like, didn't listen to me.
Let's get these guys. Get away Time to take out the next tower.
That's a fucking good question.
Was Stone Cold Steve Austin in Looney Tunes Back in Action? Or was it Goldberg?
I don't remember. So, the one question is, when did Family Matters become the Steve Urkel show?
But I only want the roadies to advance right now. Everybody else.
That's a question that's, like, beyond my time, I feel.
get it together.
I don't think I cared about Family Matters when it aired. I only cared about it after.
Time to take out the next tower.
It seems today that all you
Oh,
see
you see.
But I only want
is
the roadies to advance
violence
right
and
now. Everybody else hang
movies
back
and
until they
sex
take out
on
the tower.
TV.
TV.
Okay, just you guys.
But where are those good
you were gonna get that
old-fashioned
right.
values?
Values.
Check. Excuse
But then it's the intro that has Vinny instead of Brian in it.
Anyways, so,
Lucky
Die
there's
Hard,
a
like-
Family Guy.
is, like, Die Hard, like, canon to, like, Family Matters? Does that happen?
Lucky
Yes.
there's a man here.
It's canon to die. It's canon to Family Matters and Ghostbusters.
Oh!
God damn it! I fucking hate this.
Like, it's not like I'm not saying that Family Matters isn't important. I just don't know.
To answer your question, when it aired.
Until they take out the tower.
Well, I mean, no, there was like an actual shift. It's just,
Yep.
I guess the latter half of the season. Shit, how many seasons were there? I'm gonna just guess.
Might I stand on your shoulders, Edward?
Shit.
I didn't watch much of
They
that
just like
show. But,
I'd say around season 4 or 5.
Thought I smelled hairspray.
I watched what I could catch come on at, I think, Nick at Night. When I was younger. But that's about it.
Gotta wait for her to cool down.
traitors against humanity.
I watched a lot of George Lopez, thanks to Nick
Yeah. Lots of George Lopez. It's weird how everybody has a memory of that theme playing, like when they just randomly wake up at 12 a.m.
Let's hear it for the road crew.
and when they like sleep with the TV on. Like everybody has some memory of that. Amazing the things that bind us and intertwine us in this world.
I remember the Inuyasha outro.
Also, does anyone
let's
at
take
first
that down.
episodes of that show remember how
Lars is
fucking long
home.
it took for
And
the
you're
intro to
hoping to
start?
save that pleasure for yourself.
10 minutes of the episode before they play. I remember
don't
always
trust
thinking
me.
that was so weird. The cold
gonna
opens on
take
George
it.
Lopez were so
Why
long.
do they think that?
Because my parents fought in the Black Tear Rebellion.
And so
It
cold.
was a long time ago, but
So
now none
cold.
of them will ever really trust me. No matter how much I do for our cause.
The long cold intros of Lopez.
I told you, now you won't trust me either.
I trust you.
Until they turn you against me.
Here. My dad gave me this. He said it belonged to my mother. It's
I love
only
how like
thing I
that's
have
the
of
most
hers.
that we're gonna talk about the George
I
Lopez
trust
show.
it to you,
No
Yeah.
matter what.
no matter what.
What treachery is this?
George Lopez.
I remember being like absolutely like
No one shall
traumatized
kill
by
Ryan White this day, but I.
the Glenn Martin show. I think that's what it is.
Glenn Martin DDS.
I think so. Is that it? Is that the one where they're in like a?
Where
Yes.
they're stop motion and they're in a
Yeah.
van.
Yeah,
And their dog has an asshole.
that's it.
Put Alf Deluxe Edition on your Christmas wish list. Why not? Whether you get it or not, you still have it on the list.
And he's checking it twice.
Yeah. Put it in there, man. It's worth a shot. The holidays are like the one time of the year when you can put down the most random bullshit that you don't want to pay for with your own money, but you really, really want. And whether you get it or not, you'll probably get money. And everybody knows holiday money and birthday money aren't real money. And you can spend that on frivolous shit.
Yeah, I wish
Go
I got
for it.
birthday money and holiday money.
You don't get birthday money? What?
Yeah, no. The moment that I turned like in my 20s, they stopped that crap.
Ah, okay. My family loves giving gifts.
Oh no, they'll still give gifts. It's just it's not like
Well, like my granddad just gives like $100 to everybody,
And the day.
like blank. Everybody just gets $100 for Christmas.
Your granddad just gives everybody $100. Everybody in the world.
Rich in the world, man, if he could. No, but everybody in my family just gets $100.
It's always been about you and
At
me.
least all his grandkids do.
Hi, Eddie.
How long do you think I should let my hair grow?
I wonder if he's watching us down here.
I hope he is. Watch me
Well,
stick this
here we
down
are.
in the
The
crotch.
hell is wrong with this man? Will you look at this place?
And then I spend it on bullshit.
Kill me.
Keep those eggs up.
Damn.
I mean, man, it's not that serious. It's just brutal legend.
Fuck off.
ABG needs to restart your computer. Matt, why is the angry video game nerd restarting your computer? Because that's my first thought, even though I don't watch any of the content. I was like, AVG, like AVGN? This guy restarting your computer?
He's
He
mad
has
because you're playing
to-
Brutal Legends.
He hacked your computer, and now he's rebooting it.
What's the holdup?
What hold up? I was waiting for you.
Dude, you were supposed to set up the stage an hour ago. Lars is really mad.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's the hold up? Lars is really mad at you guys.
Okay, can you guys do me a huge favor since you probably understand YouTube better than I do?
Yeah.
Sure.
One of my videos says that it has 2 comments, but it does not have 2 comments. What the hell's going on?
Probably
YouTube
YouTube hid one of them because it was YouTube's like, oh, this is a mean comment.
I show him that
Or it was just spam.
We can be beautiful.
That's beautiful, because I can't even see it in my held for reviews.
I do it to protect
It might have
you
just
people
been
from
spam,
ridiculous.
and then
I am the only
YouTube
thing
just
standing
deleted it.
between you and him.
God, I would absolutely love it. It's spam shit. I have to do that.
I swear to God, I already had the wings. Where are the wings? Why can't I use the wings?
Wings. Wings are good.
Oh boy. Hey Michael, you mind reading that for me?
Shut your yapping tube and open up your learning.
Sure. Let's see.
You nailed that dude.
Got to go again, but had one more question. Which would be scarier, Five Nights at Freddy's or Five Nights at Freddy
Okay, everybody,
Krueger's?
listen up.
That's it. Enjoy the rest of your game, man.
Not even sore. Okay, I'm building a
Isn't
special forces
the
unit.
point of Freddy Krueger like
Go protect
all
my
nights
family.
at Freddy Krueger's because he lives in your brain and your deepest dreams and your wettest dreams? Okay, fine. Don't respond.
I don't want him in my
Let's
wet
just wrestle
dreams.
out there.
Behind all this, Ape Man, the new Lars, all his new toys.
Too bad.
Life before
He's there
Lars,
now.
This war is going to get him killed. Do you care about pushing him into an early death? Or is that demon poison already killed your
That is
monkey
a-
heart? You have to admit we...
But no, correct me if I'm wrong. It's all nights at Freddy Krueger's. All
I
nights,
believe
all the
so.
time.
Yes.
I think with that being said, I'd rather have 5 nights at Freddy Krueger's because like if he's only gonna fuck with me for 5 nights, right?
I think I could withstand that.
5 Nights at Freddy still haunts me to this day as a franchise, but like I don't think about Nightmare on Elm Street as much as, you know. The Fazbear has like not let me leave, so
Find the beacon and get
I
yourselves
don't know.
there.
And I don't have anything wrong against 5 Nights at Freddy's. I just I don't know. It seems like you can't escape it. I mean, technically you can't escape Freddy Krueger either, but I'm just assuming like if I only have to deal with him for 5 days, it's whatever.
Here's the thing.
That's the wings.
I don't know why it's 5 nights at Freddy's, because for me it would be 1 night. I would survive 1 night, and then I'd be like, alright, fuck it, I'm quitting. I don't need this job that badly.
I wouldn't even survive 1 night. The moment that they're like, yeah, the animatronics might move, I'm like, bye. I don't care if there's a logical explanation for it. Screw it, that's not happening. Especially if you're like in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like if you know that the bite of 87 happened, you'd just be like, no, I'm good, bye, no.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm just saying, even if I was like, alright, I'm a security guard who's gonna be guarding these animatronics and this Pizzaplex, and that's okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And, like, as soon as, but, like, I'd probably survive 1 night. I'd be able to survive 1 singular night, and then I would be like, well, I'm not doing this job anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive, because if you tell me I have to conserve energy for the fucking doors, yeah, no, I just leave. Because I know I can't maintain
Okay,
that.
think about this. How?
Exactly, I can't maintain that shit.
No, what I'm saying, as soon as you go for the door, you know Freddy's coming in.
I feel like it's 50-50 at that point, right?
Walking fast. Like, hey, go ahead.
I feel like isn't it like 50-50? Because if it's night 1, they're not gonna like fuck with you too bad. It's Foxy that's your issue.
I mean, yeah, that too. But like, what I'm saying is like, how you getting out though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather like take my chances with escaping than versus like having to like wait the night because I'm probably gonna die either way. Because I'm being honest, I
feel like I'd have a better chance hunkering down.
I definitely
have a better chance hunkering down.
Look, if I can't keep my phone charged throughout the day, I definitely can't maintain Doors energy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, the Doors energy thing is bullshit.
Yeah, like you told me that I would be able to like if it was like realistic and I could just lock the doors, hell yeah, 5 nights, fuck it, whatever. But like if I have to play by the game of the rules, it's 50-50. I am not confident.
Down that shitty merch
I would just real talk. I would just hide in a place that they can't get me.
Where is that though?
I don't know. Fuck. I mean, see, here's the thing. You're kind of just stuck in that one room.
I want that
That's like I would hunker down. I'm like, I gotta survive till 6 a.m. I am hunkering the fuck down.
Tear down that shitty merch
you know what's bullshit though?
What?
If the doors lose power, they should stay closed.
Right?
They should That's such bullshit. Like, why do they have the power to open back up again? Conserve that power staying the fuck shut. Like, is there like a spring or something that brings it back?
No, he's in there later.
That's horseshit.
Like,
that's not a horseshit.
And then you can be like, oh, on Five Nights at Freddy's too, all you have to do is put on a mask. Still no, my dumbass would not. Like, I'm just saying this. I am not a cook for night shift, and even if like you gave me a heads up, I still probably wouldn't be a cook for it. I would die that night. I'm dying at Freddy's.
I'm just saying in a situation in which I've already taken the job, and I'm already in the chair, and my options are either try to escape or hunker down and survive till morning. I am hunkering the fuck down. I am.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I'm dying. I'm not surviving that night.
Oh yeah.
Not surviving. It's not happening.
Nugget, shut the fuck up.
I'm surviving, but only one night, and then
Shut up!
I would be like, Freddy would be in the doorway. I'd be like, you want a Dorito, dude? Because that's how I'm going out.
Let's hear it for the fans!
There. That fixed it, now go through it. Doors shut.
Destroy the tower!
So he knows. He knows now.
He knows.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
We need more fans.
Fuck your 5 nights.
Tear down the pleasure tower!
I have to go see that movie, and then I'm probably not gonna like that movie.
Staying it with Stuart when I visit.
I think the movie,
Eddie, they're attacking our merch booth.
I think the movie's gonna be good even if it's bad. Like, I don't know how to say it, but what I mean is, like, even if the movie itself, on a purely, like, on a level of, like, oh, this isn't a quote-unquote good movie, I'm like, I don't care. You're good. You're not coming to see a good movie. You're coming to see the animatronics move around and do their spooky thing.
See, that's what I hope for, but, like, I'm afraid it's gonna be like one of those corporate movies where they're like, hey, you know those things you want to see? We're not gonna give you that. You get it for, like, minutes.
From what I've seen of behind-the-scenes stuff, they put in an awful lot of work into the animatronics, so...
I think that's the thing that sucks, is, I mean, I have to see the movie, but I'm afraid that, like, they put a lot of this time and effort into the shit, and then it's gonna just be like, yeah, you don't get them, though.
Okay, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy.
Like, even if the movie's, like, see, even if the movie's, like, not what people would find as good, I think as long as it's not corporately bad, I'm fine. Because like corporate bad is like just god awful. Like it's like don't why'd you even bother?
I might see it Sunday. That might be the day I end up seeing it. Unless there's like some midnight premiere or something.
I have a good feeling.
Alright, so hey, so what are you people that like knows about modern shit? Have you heard about Checkered Past on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Watched
Is that like
it. They're literally just showing old cartoons.
so why is it like a segment on Adult Swim? Why don't they just do that regularly? Like, what happened?
I don't. It's weird to say it's a segment on Adult Swim because it feels like its own thing. But like, it's just showing old cartoons like Ed and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, that kind of stuff.
Is that what Cartoon Network does?
I mean, yes and no. Those cartoons very much are still real, but they're not what Cartoon Network is showing most of the time in their daytime schedules. Mostly Teen Titans Go.
Watch it, lame-o.
Okay. I should have known better. I asked you a stupid question and I got a very reasonable answer that I already knew, but I wasn't thinking about. I only asked this because like I came across it like when we were visiting Olivia's grandma, because like Milo was watching actual TV since we don't have like cable anymore, and it came on, and I'm like, what? Is this how like my grandparents felt when Boomerang came out? Is that what this is? Is this our Boomerang?
You know,
are we finally that old?
We don't just have Boomerang around anymore.
Kick some ass. I want that merch booth destroyed.
Like, I don't know. It's just weird that it's not a thing. It's like, this is just Boomerang. You just did Boomerang again.
He just did modern Boomerang. Calm down. Well, no, because it was weird. Because after it ended, like King of the Hill came on, and I'm like, oh. So is this? I'm more just curious because I thought a Checkered Past was just Cartoon Network. Like I don't.
Show's over that way.
It is. I mean, it's the same channel.
Because like I'm confused. I feel I finally hit that old person point of where like I'm confused and I don't get why you did it.
Move it.
Yeah. I mean, I reached that point long ago about most things.
Cause like it's what. I'm not even mad. I'm confused. I need my pills.
Alright, let's get these fans some
Yeah, don't we all?
Move it.
Hey, hold on. I gotta go be a parent for a second.
Okay, you do that.
Get moving. Move.
Hey, get away from our merchandise.
Michael, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I don't know, just any like peanut butter flavor, I
Light
guess.
marks the spot.
Peanut butter?
Don't let it move. Toward the light.
Yeah.
Peanut butter's good.
Save our merch booth, Eddie.
You know those Peanut Buster bars from Dairy Queen?
I got a Dairy Queen that many times also. There's not one close to me.
Yeah. You just call them Nut Busters. For short. Nut Busters.
Mr. Riggs, is anyone better at cars than me?
They're like... They've got like chocolate and peanuts and ice cream in like an ice cream bar kind of thing.
Okay, everybody, listen up.
Matt, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I can't believe I don't know this.
Good question.
Defend our merch booth.
But the Five Nights movie is available on Peacock now.
Guard that tower! Go protect our family. The light's shining. Find it. Move toward the light. Go protect our.
It's available on Peacock.
Defend our. The light's shining. Find it. Go protect. Move toward the light. Don't let
Michael?
anyone near our merchandise.
What?
What's available on Peacock?
The Five Nights movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did a. I knew they were doing that. They did a same day release.
Dang.
So if you guys want it, you can watch it tonight. I'm gonna go see it in theaters, but.
I really want to see it in theaters. I feel like it would be best experienced in the theater.
We need more fans. Destroy the tower. Lion White's house. Get it.
Matt, tell us about this game. Tell us about what's been happening. Catch us up on the lore. What are we doing?
Right now we're destroying Lion White's house.
Who is that?
He's the bad guy. But also his guys keep showing up and like attacking our towers and shit.
Why is he the bad guy? What is the bad guy stuff that he do?
I don't know, he like owns slaves and shit. Oh, my headphones just died. Fuck. Hold on. Yada-da-da. Yada-da-da. Alright, well, you guys are going to be a little echoey now because my headphones died.
I know the day that all you see. Ryan cannot be detected in the shadows. Good to know.
So anyway, Matt, what is the lore of Brutal Legends?
Okay, so Jack Black was like he's like a roadie. He works for this band, right? But then he ends up in like this alternate universe where everything is like metal. He gets cat piss on his face. And he ends up in the heavy metal universe where this dude has like all these slaves and there's like a resistance.
Oh man. Did the stream end?
No, just my headphones. Oh, ooh. I forgot to turn that off though.
Well, it says Shadow Warrior starting soon.
There we go. That's better.
Are we watching Shadow Warrior? Are we playing Shadow Warrior?
No.
Oh. Brian cannot be detected in shadows.
Brian Griffin, the dog from Family Guy.
Some say that he is the Family Guy. They're wrong, but they say it.
Lucky there's a man who positively can do.
Lucky there's a man whore, positively can whore.
All the things that make us.
Is that just Quagmire's name?
You know what it probably is.
My name is Glenn Quagmire, and I say giggity. That was in the show.
Was that like, was that like a serious consideration? Did somebody go, yeah, you know Quagmire could get a show?
No.
Because I feel like they joke about it, but I feel like they definitely could have done that.
Somebody probably pitched it, though. At least one person.
There was a joke in like...
one person pitching it, but somebody probably did.
There was a joke in an episode of the Cleveland Show where, like, the Family Guy characters show up for, like, his wedding or something, and then Quagmire's like, "Hey Peter, when do I get my own show?" And Peter's like, "Quagmire, you're a rapist."
There have been a lot of jokes about Quagmire thinking he was the one who was going to get the spin-off, like, on both shows, honestly. They also made a lot of jokes about how the Cleveland Show failed despite having 4 seasons, which is more than most animated programs get. I feel like the Cleveland Show gets a lot of shit for, like, not really the greatest of reasons.
I mean,
yeah, well, from what I saw of it, I didn't like it, but it also, it also just saying that it had a bad run 4 seasons is not a bad run. I feel like the problem is I don't know who the Cleveland Show is for. I'm not sure if Seth MacFarlane did either. Like, they make a joke about this in the Family Guy episode. He stopped doing voices on it after the first season. Because, like, they had to recast his character just because he didn't want to. Because, like, I don't think it's, like, the worst show ever, but I also, like... It's not. When it comes to bad adult TV shows, the people impersonating Seth MacFarlane were much, much worse than the Seth MacFarlane ones. Can I say something that sounds kind of weird? Sure. If you're gonna tell me, because I've heard one of my friends say, like, "Oh, well, you know, it's for, like, black representation. That's what the show is for." And I'm like, I think American Dad, weirdly enough, hits it better. The favorite show ever did. So, just out of curiosity. Steve's whole musical character, right, is nothing but, like, 90s R&B shit that, like, it's not even like, it's not even like, oh, you know, Simple Boyz II Men shit. No, it is deep cut shit. Stan has made multiple jokes on how hip-hop has saved his life. And like, there's so much shit about, like, hip-hop culture and other black culture that exists in American Dad, which is like, what is it doing here? Fair enough. Out of the 3 shows that he made, only thinking about the animated ones. I know he did a live-action one, too. I haven't seen it. Out of the 3 animated shows he did, American Dad is by far my favorite one. Like, I don't even think there's really a competition with Family Guy and Cleveland Show. Like, I mean, it's just, and I'm not trying to say that to be like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, but like to be like contrarian, but like the Cleveland Show just didn't have the balls to go as far as like American Dad did. Like American Dad has balls to do it. It's just it feels more genuine in American Dad.
yeah, I mean, that almost makes sense. It's kind of like with the Cleveland Show, everyone is expecting, you know, black Family Guy. So, like, they gotta play it close to the chest, where, like, no one is expecting American Dad to be black Family Guy, so they can get away with it a little easier.
Yeah, because there's, like, a lot of jokes in it that even some of my family makes, you know, that was before we heard it in American Dad, so it's like, somebody clearly likes this shit, and I feel like that works better than just going, let's make black Family Guy. And I'm not saying that it's, like, constant, non-stop, like, humor towards it, but, like, there is so much shit within the pop culture of, like, R&B and rap, and I know that you can be like, oh, that's not really, like, the only thing that's in black culture, but American Dad has more of it than it should. and they actually, like, have genuine, like, love for it, and it's crazy. Where, like, the Cleveland Show's like, yeah, here's a joke that, like, some white dude wrote. Nothing wrong with that, it's just, it's like, it feels like, I don't even know how to 100% describe it. It just feels like the Cleveland Show was made out of an obligation and when it references the culture, it feels like it's an obligation to reference it. Where American Dad's like, hey, how many people would think will give a shit if we do this?
Well, I just don't think it was. Yeah, I mean, I'm fair on everything you said. From my experience watching Cleveland show, I just thought it was like very unfunny. It didn't hurt. It wasn't a show where it made a joke where I would like hear, I'm like, oh god, this is fucking terrible. I think in that sense, it was even more tame than Family Guy at its worst. But it was just like kind of a nothing show for me. Like I would watch it and then get nothing out of the experience.
I never really saw much of the Cleveland show.
It was kind of like watching King of the Hill before I was old enough to appreciate King of the Hill, you know, where I just kind of watched it, not even, I guess what you said, not even really understanding what the point of it was. When I got older, King of the Hill is just a little bit more subtle, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the characters weren't like, I think what it was when I was a kid, the characters in King of the Hill aren't loud, so that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah. I love King of the Hill, but I don't. The Cleveland show's not. And I'm not saying that it even needs to be a like paragon of black culture or whatever. I don't know. It just should it.
I mean, is it trying to be like? Because if it's trying to be, then you can say like, yeah, it's trying to do this and it failed. If it isn't trying to,
like it
feels like it's trying to.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It feels like it's trying to, and it's kind of like. You know that, like, hello, my fellow kids meme? That's what Cleveland show feels like when it comes to the culture.
Hello, my fellow blacks?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't, like, and also, if that's the, like, if that isn't what they were trying to do, why did they go for Cleveland? There's so many characters on Family Guy. Cleveland was a fine character, but he's not one that had, like, a fully developed personality because he was just used for scenes where the whole group was together. That was really it. There's very few episodes that focused on him.
Yeah, my favorite episode.
His personality took a 180 in the Cleveland show. He turned into a different character because like, okay, what we have with him on Family Guy isn't enough for a show. We have to change him.
Argumentatively, slightly for the better, but I think the thing that's funny about him is the only thing I knew about Cleveland before the show is that his wife cheated on him.
Yeah.
With
Quagmire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that he fell out of his tub fell off.
Yeah.
No. I knew that.
That's just the whole Cleveland show. It's just that joke.
Cleveland show. That's the last thing that happens before he decides to leave Quahog.
No, I mean, but like that's just it. Like it's every day that's what happens in the episode. Nothing new, just fun. And I enjoyed the Cleveland show, but like I also don't know if I enjoyed the Cleveland show because it was legitimately funny or it's because we got representation. You know? Like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
I guess whether or not it's funny depends on your sense of humor, I guess, but I didn't get much out of it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, I don't, and I've never, most of the consensus from like people that are like, in my, you know, in the blackness of, I watched it more or less of because it was around, it was more solidarity of the show, and I'm like, okay, that's not a...
You just kind of put on the show.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows that just exists just to be, like, background noise.
Fox was always looking for stuff for their, like, animation program, because they had Simpsons and Family Guy for the longest time and couldn't keep a third show. And then they had Bob's Burgers, finally, so they had, like, okay, now we have 3 shows that can run. And now I think that they're, once again, just back to those 3 shows and then whatever's on that year as the 4th one.
It's funny because Family Guy offends people, and I wanted to buy Family Guy except for one joke, and that was them shitting on Bob's Burgers. Like, that legit upset me. Out of all the jokes that might just be sad that upset me, but
it's
I was like, legitimately like, that's not even fair.
It's annoying to see. It's definitely like a more petty thing, especially since Bob's voice is a voice on Family Guy. It's clearly being done in good fun. But with that being said, it is annoying to see a show that's like clearly worse shitting on another show. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like
when I mean offended, I don't mean like I'm upset. It's more of a hey.
It's more like a, hey, don't you know that you're worse?
Yeah.
Did you know that you're not good?
It's like it's kind of like who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
It's kind of like everything Teen Titans Go tries to make fun of.
Yeah.
Did you know that you're worse?
It's, you know, the thing that's really funny about like Teen Titans Go is that, like, as a person that like really likes comic books, there are some jokes that are really funny, but it's also like, yeah, but like only I'm gonna get this joke. Why did you put this in here? Like only one person's gonna get this joke.
Anyway, seriously, what was saying? What are you gonna get? Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave.
You're leaving? Oh God.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for bed, and I also gotta pack up a little bit for tomorrow.
Okay, go Betty, bye. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, guys. Good night.
Good night.
This fight is going on an awkwardly long amount of time. I would like it to end. And I was gonna end when I got done with this fight, but like, God, it just keeps going.
Have you ever seen
Sorry. I feel like a lot of shows, especially adult shows, and especially adult shows that have been going on for a really long time, pretend to be self-aware because they think that's what's going to make them funny, but they're not actually. Because if they were, they would just understand that they're not good and should just stop.
Yeah. I think my favorite episode of Teen Titans Go is one of the most unself-aware moments in like musical history. And it's an episode where they have De La Soul on, literally explaining like how like rights are lost by musicians from Warner Brothers that musically takes rights from people. Like, they're literally explaining how they take musical rights from people and going, that's bad. And I'm like, you do it though. Like, you guys literally do that to musicians on a regular basis. Like, why are you trying to take the high ground on this one?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, De La Soul, get the bag, but also, like, come the fuck on, Warner Brothers. Like, I'm happy that they're letting kids know about, like, you know, intellectual properties and musical rights, but, like, Warner Brothers, could you actually give people their rights to their fucking music? That'd be really great. Also, they also just made that a Teen Titans Go episode. I don't know. I don't understand what kid is going to be like, you know what I want to know? Legal jargon about music. That's what Teen Titans is going to teach me.
I honestly think they're just letting them make whatever Teen Titans episodes about whatever because they realize that no kid is actually watching it, but it's getting them ratings and it's getting them views and it's getting them money, so that's all they care about. Like, no kid's actually watching it with their brain turned on, I guess is what I'm saying. No kid is engaging with this show.
Yeah.
It's on to be on, and that's about it.
You're not wrong.
I know that there are a lot of kids who watch this show. I cannot think of a single kid who actually wants to, like, talk about it and engage with it as a show.
Though. Teen Titans Go, the movie was the shit.
So I've heard.
It's like, it's legit funny. It's almost as if the show could be good if they actually put effort into it.
Yeah. Well, I keep saying that it would have been great if, A, they did not advertise it as a reboot, because it's not a reboot, it's a parody.
They sure did advertise it as a reboot.
And B, if they had just been honest about it being a parody, just put it up as, like, some shorts on, like, the Cartoon Network YouTube channel or on the website or something. You don't have to make, like, a whole big-ass series about it. You did not have to do that.
Yeah. I also kind of... I also kind of wish they parodied like Teen Titans more, because there's a lot to parody about the run of Teen Titans that we got.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, you did not have to make this whole big thing out of it that you made. Saying, like, oh, it's a reboot, the Teen Titans are back, and now we're gonna run it for, like, hundreds of episodes, because for whatever fucking reason. It's like, you literally didn't have to do that. It could have just been, like, a short-lived series of, like, funny shorts on your website or something, that you were like, hey, check out our Teen Titans Abridged series.
My favorite.
And it would have been fine.
My favorite joke.
And it would have been fine.
Yeah. My favorite joke from Teen Titans Go actually has nothing to do with the Teen Titans, and it's just Batman and Commissioner Gordon giggling with each other. Like, it's just them, like, hanging out and giggling with each other. And that's the funniest shit to me. Cause like, they're just hanging out and giggling, and I'm like, that shit's funny to me. That could just be the show. Just give me shit like that.
Just give me Batman and Commissioner Gordon giggling together. A whole show of it. Just being silly.
Give me a Lego Batman show and we're good.
Oh my god, a Lego Batman show would be great. I would love a Lego Batman show.
Do you understand? I showed Milo that, and he's like, is there more? And I'm like, no, buddy. And he's like, that's bad. And I'm like, yeah.
You're right. That is bad. There should have been more.
And the worst
but instead they made a show about Batman's car for some reason.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it, right, is unfortunately, and I know that this is sounding overly dramatic, but that's one of the best things he's ever going to see about Batman. Period. Like, I screwed up.
You started him too young.
Yeah, I started too young and I showed him the best one. You can tell me that, like, there's other Batman movies that are better, and I will totally fight with you, because, like, Lego Batman's, like, perfect. It is perfect. It is perfectly accessible. It does what it needs to. It's perfect.
Lego Batman is, like, it's so funny, but it also understands Batman as a character better than anything. Like, as a character study on Bruce Wayne / Batman, it's perfect. It's beautiful. As a psychological insight to this man, it's delectable.
Yeah.
I feel bad that Matt never talks on his streams. Matt's always here in the background, never saying anything, not even on his own streams.
I want this fucking battle to end, and it's just not fucking ending. I don't understand.
Just end it. Just end the fight, man. I don't know what you're complaining about. End the fight. Just do it. Free us all, Matt. Free Craig 2012.
Fucking explode. Get the fuck out of my face. Holy shit, I am so sick of these goddamn cars.
Why did they make a show about Batman's car, though?
Missy, I'm sending you a thing.
Okay.
Teen Titans Go even joked about that in the movie. They're like, oh, Teen Titans won't get a movie, but Batman's car will, and Alfred will get a show, and literally like a year after those things happened. Like, I know that they're the same company, but like, come on. Forgive me for Titans Go shit.
Fucking die. Fucking blow up.
I guess. I guess they're taping. This is the first time I've seen this, and, yeah, it makes sense.
God, fuck, thank you.
By the way, that's the all Batman does in the show. I'm fine with that, I guess. I don't know, it tickles me so goddamn much. That's just Batman in Teen Titans Go. It's just dating Commissioner Gordon and laughing. They have the best relationship.
Stop. Just let the level end. Just let me win. Just let me win. Just go the fuck away. Stop being here. You have overstayed your welcome. Please go away. It's the fucking cars. Right, like everything else, fine. The fucking cars will not fucking go away. Go away. Go away. No, go away. No.
That, like, I hear the Mitzi and Matt. Like, you guys have been around each other enough.
Fucking blow up.
That you guys are, like, fusing into the perfect symbiote of a person.
Isn't that just what happens when you love someone?
Sometimes.
You fuse into their bones and their soul. You eat their eyeballs.
It's good on bread or toast, don't you know?
True love is eating their eyeballs.
So is Shrek officially a religion now?
Yes. From what I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, from where I've been.
And I've been around the block maybe once or twice. The word on the street is, yeah.
No, Matt has... There are a few times where I will catch Matt saying things and be like, I say that.
Fucking blow up. Stop. Stop bringing new ones. I do not want you here. Please stop.
How else does one kill a car? But stabbing it in its car heart.
So, I'm sorry. What's a car heart? I don't know cars.
So the car heart is the heart of the cars.
The heart of the cars? Is this Yu-Gi-Oh now?
Yes. But the cars, so when a car is born...
No. No, fuck you.
When it
Get
comes out of the
fuck
vagina.
out of here. Oh my god. Get out.
It is formed, and it has a thing inside of it that's probably metal. It's, you know how there's like a cross between metal and flesh?
Sure.
And we have no idea what this element is, but it's flesh and metal at the same time in one. Yeah. And we put it in the middle of the car, and it beats and beats, and it screams and screams and screams until it can scream no more.
Stop! Oh my god, fuck off with the cars! I feel like the environment right now.
You got that right.
Are there more cars?
when you put it into the car, it beats and screams until it can scream no more. And that's why you don't hear it when you start your car in the morning before you go to work. Some cars, especially old cars, will start screaming again. But that's okay.
Why the Model T is no longer on the road?
But all you need to do is get the car on its back because it's like a little beetle. Once it's on its back, it can't flip back over. Sad. And then
It sounds like you're teaching a class.
then you stab it.
You sound like you're teaching a class of, like, elementary schoolers. It's just the approach you took.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Just stand there and be a meat shield. Hold on, come see. You guys be a meat shield, I'll, like, hit it with lightning over and over. Thank you.
Do you have any more questions about how the world works? I can explain it to you succinctly. I know all things, or most things. I have approximate knowledge of many things.
Okay, what is a brutal legend?
It's when Jack Black grows wings like a beautiful angel, and he has to become brutal to make his legend, I would think.
Okay.
You know, you've got a brutal to legend. But it's not like League of Legends, because it's just him.
Okay.
I don't even know what... Hey, does anybody know why everybody hates League of Legends? Because to me it just seems like a pretty standard, battle game. It doesn't seem like there's too much good or bad about it. It's just, there's some good character designs from what I've seen, and that's pretty cool.
That's about it.
It's like, oh man, League of Legends is the worst thing ever. It's like, I don't know, why do people keep playing it then? It seems like perfect. I've never played it, and I've only seen very little bits of gameplay here and there, but I don't know, there must be something about it that makes people keep playing it.
It's got a TV show.
That's true, it does have a TV show.
That's it. That's all I know about League. I don't... anytime I've heard I don't like League of Legends, it always starts with, so my ex-boyfriend... And then I've come to the conclusion, maybe he was the problem, not the game.
Yeah. I guess a lot of toxic exes play League of Legends. Maybe that's it. Maybe people just don't like it because it always reminds them of their ex.
But it's like the same guy though. It's not even they're all dating collectively the same guy.
Yeah.
League of Legends, Caleb.
The hell is that? Is that a thing?
No.
Oh. It's Caleb, the one toxic boyfriend. He's it. That's it. No one else.
My toxic boyfriend put my soul in the game. He's collecting us to make the ultimate League of Legends.
And I'm not trying to be like mean, it's just that's anytime somebody's like, I don't like League, and then it always goes into that, and I get it, yeah, you don't want to associate with that shit, that's perfectly fine, I just...
Yes, stand here and be my meat shield while I blow up this fucking car. Blow up.
Is there anything else you need me to explain to you, my child?
Why is there so many cars in this game?
Because they keep pulling them out of the cussy.
You keep adding new ones, and I am as prepared as the first time.
They keep just turning them out. So you see the queen car gives birth to all the cars in the hive.
This is how Pixar pitched Cars, by the way.
This is actually canon to the Cars universe. Yeah. I know nothing about that. I work for Pixar.
Yeah.
My dad works for Pixar, and he said they're making Cars 7, and that the cars are gonna give birth out of their carousel.
Well, hold on. Are Mater and Lightning finally gonna fuck? That's the real question.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Mitzi's just the representative at Comic-Con, like...
I am the Look, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but there is a graphic sex scene between Mater and Lightning McQueen.
Two trucks.
And Sally watches, and she enjoys every minute of it.
Yeah, no, Mitzi is just Pixar. Like, there's no... They sit there, they think about it, and then a movie's made. There's no actual production. It's just Mitzi thinks of the movies, and then they're there.
You have no idea how much that is my dream job. To just be like, okay, I've thought of a movie, now everybody else do the work for me.
No, there's no work, it just appears.
Okay.
It appears everyone's paid correctly.
That's my dream job, is I just think of a movie and then it becomes real. That is literally, when people ask me, like, what's your dream job? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm manifesting movies from my mind. Has anybody made a porn parody of Cars?
Probably.
Has anybody out there... Now, do they dress like the cars, or do they dress like human versions of the cars?
I don't want to put too much thought into that.
I'm gonna put thought into it. And I'll get back to you later once I've had my deepest, most amazing dream.
Like, I'm sleeping, and then you wake in the middle of, like, at 1 a.m., you send me, like, this long...
So anyway, the Cars porn parody came to me in a dream. And now I'm
you guys,
about
like,
to tell
do
you
something
about it.
and not just fucking stand there?
So, what are they supposed to be doing?
What are they supposed to be doing? What are you supposed to be doing?
They're supposed to be tearing down the gate.
Why can't you tear down the gate?
I don't know. The game simply
I'm
will
asking
not let me.
you questions like you
I'm so
developed the game.
distraught when you said that, Matt. Do you need a hug? You sounded so sad. You're like, I don't know.
My dumbass is over here asking Matt like he developed the game. Like, why isn't this game working? Like you were there when it was made.
Hey Matt, why is this game bad?
Yeah.
Why isn't the game better?
I feel like I kind of see why
Who made this game?
Double Fine.
Psychonauts people.
Well, that's weird because Psychonauts is a good game.
Not only is Psychonauts good, so is its sequel.
Yeah. So that's weird. You made 2 good games. Why did you make this one bad?
This one's not even that bad.
I think the strategy segment looks like it sucks. But better yet, this segment looks like it sucks.
I mean, yeah, it has its moments.
Really, I'm just here until you end the stream.
I want to be here till you end the stream, but I'm getting really tired and should probably shower before I go to bed.
Yeah, I would like the stream to fucking end. My god. Destroy it. Destroy the thing. Get us the fuck out of here, man.
It doesn't even seem like this game's bad, it just seems like the AI just is not there.
Release us from our prison.
Okay, Mitzi, I might have asked you this, but I have no memories of life, so... Have you watched Fiona and Cake yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So much of it.
Okay.
I love it so much. I'm obsessed with every ounce of it.
Okay. I did it.
By just existing, you did it. I finally have somebody to talk to about it, because, like...
It's so fucking good. I cried. I felt so much. And it was so good.
Milo's really into Bluey, and, there's the one character that, like, you know, Milo
just
recognizes
died.
the voice.
Now we can finally live in peace. Is this the end of the game? Okay.
I did too. I was like, holy
no.
shit, is that Bandit Healer?
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. I loved every moment of it. I wish there was more.
I think they're gonna make a second season.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that.
And I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard.
Also, I don't know Finn's dad's name, so forgive me, but when Baby Finn was a thing, and he's like, I love this guy, I'm like, I wish that's how that turned out.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Alright.
The thing is, like, not really, like, when you see the backstory, it's like he really fucking tried.
Anyways,
he tried to be a good husband and father,
that was...
and everything got fucked, and he got fucked, and they all got fucked. I'm sorry, Matt, you say things, I'm talking
That was our yearly Brutal Legends stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all had a good time.
Matt,
Yeah,
did you have a good time?
I sure did.
That's great.
Matt, you should talk more on your streams. I feel bad talking over you and talking more than you.
I get really focused on the games, though. I get really focused on, like, making sure I beat the games.
Matt,
Yeah, but it's your stream. You're the main character.
Matt, we
Yeah.
should really learn how to talk about things that you're interested in.
Sure.